Okay, hello. This is a video response to Ariana's Lady in Waiting. I felt that it would be a good idea to have a lot of people show everyone else how they apply their makeup, because everyone does it differently. I tend to do it a lot darker than most people. Ari tends to do it, just enough where you can tell she's wearing some, but it's not overpowering. Some people like to wear so little that you can't even tell you're wearing it, so I don't see a point in that. But I decided to show you what I do. Now, the first thing you need to do is clean your face. I like to use Pond's Clean Sweep. It gets makeup off and all that dirt and whatever you have on your face right off. So this one's generally very easy. You just take the wipe and you just wipe your face until you feel that it is clean. Make sure that you get your eyes and under your nose and as close to the hairline as you can get without getting it in your hair. Underneath your chin and near your ears and everything. Now your face is going to be wet, so you need to either let it dry or do what I do sometimes, take a towel and just pat your face dry. Don't rub or you'll have fuzz stuck to your face. Okay. The next thing that I do is I usually use a concealer, but I am all out. I usually use CoverGirl True Blend in Natural Beige, but I don't think, yeah, I'm out, and it's kind of expensive. It's like $9 for a bottle, and this is misleading. Look, I'll show you. This is what the bottle looks like, but if you pull off the bottom, that's how big it actually is. There's literally that much room where there's no bottle, which means that you're paying for, this tiny itty-bitty bit of concealer that doesn't last you very long. So don't buy it. So what I do instead is I use New York City Color Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder. And what color do I use? I use Naturally Beige. It's a good idea to usually, when you buy different products of concealer, different companies, to generally use the same color. So if you're beige in one and they have Naturally Beige in another, but they don't have just plain old beige, I'd go with Naturally Beige. And if you're going to use a concealer and then a powder over it, the powder should always be lighter than the concealer, because the concealer is used to cover whatever you want to cover, and then the powder is used to keep shine off. Now what I'm basically doing is because I don't have concealer on, I'm using a lot of it, but only use a little bit and cover. Make sure you cover your whole face. See, I'm getting rid of all the shine off my forehead. Make sure you get your eyes and everything. It's okay if you get it on your eyelashes or your eyebrows, because you can always take care of that later. I usually just cover my whole face. Okay, now as you can see, my face is, oops, dropped it. As you can see, my face is very white right now. So what you need to do is take a piece of toilet paper or a tissue and just lightly, so you don't wipe it all off, lightly wipe your face, all over your face. Make sure you get your whole face. And it should look like that, with a little bit on it, because you always put too much on, no matter what you do. And there's always going to be loose stuff on your face that you need to wipe off. So just make sure that it all, you get all the loose stuff, making sure not to miss any part of your face. Now see, look, I look a million times better. Now Ari didn't show you this part, because it does take a little bit of time. I'm going to show you how to put on eyeshadow. I use Revlon Bedroom Eyes because it is the greatest applicator I've ever seen. But you want to shake it first. Then when you take this out, you're going to dart at it at the sink to knock off any extra stuff. Look at this cool applicator. You never have to buy those little stupid swipey things ever again. Now you're going to pull your eyelid down. This might be a little hard for people who wear contacts or glasses because they can't see what they're doing. You're going to pull the eyelid down. I don't know if you can see, so I'm going to move it a little bit. And you're just going to make sure that you don't get it anywhere other than your eyelid. And you're going to have a little bit of excess because it does, you know, poof off. It is a powder, so it is going to get on your fingers. So be careful not to get it on your face. Just your eye. Okay, so that's one eye down. You're going to want to re-dab, or if you are using, you know, a different kind of eyeshadow, you're going to want to swipe again. Now I'm going to do the other eye. Same thing, just make sure your hair is out of the way. Just pull your eyelid down and color it in, kind of like you're coloring in a coloring book almost. But don't press too hard because it hurts. Now, I find with this color that I'm using, which is Sultry Sapphire, which it's not actually black. It looks black on the camera, but it's not. It's blue. I find that I have to go a second time over with it because sometimes you don't get enough eyeshadow on it, so go a second time real quick. Okay. Make sure this eye is fully covered. Okay, so I have both of my eyes done. So let me just see how much time I'm at. This might be a two-parter. Okay, yes, I'm going to stop this here. And this is going to be a two-part video because, you know, most people take more than 10 minutes to do their makeup and everything. I don't understand why YouTube has a limit. Anyways, I'm going to stop this here and make a second video.